famines coming about,
wars,
rumors of wars. You know, we got wars going on. You got
everywhere.
they dropping these viruses like albums out here, bro. Like it's getting crazy, bro. But we back with another stream, keeping it real on this channel, bro. We're gonna give a reaction on this new virus, Hauntavirus, and it's a new drop. It's a new drop. You know what I'm saying? A planned drop by the elites yet again. Yet again, bro. But we have this video here. 13 years ago, this guy talks about how to survive Hauntavirus. So you already know, bro. These scientists, they're well aware of this outbreak. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and watch this real quick and see what this guy talking about.
Yosemite Valley. In particular, these cases were thought to come from exposure to deer mice while they were staying at Curry Village, which is at the floor at the base of the Yosemite Valley. Hauntavirus overall is a very, very rare infection spread by exposure to the urine or droppings of deer mice. And deer mice are wild mice.
So the deer mice started it. Huh. These little guys.
That typically exists in rural areas or at higher elevations. In California, they're commonly found in the eastern Sierras. And whereas hantavirus may infect the deer mice do not get sick from the hantavirus. Humans that initially get infected from hantavirus, the incubation period for the disease is about 1 to 5 weeks. Typically, they begin with very vague flu-like symptoms. This includes fever, fatigue, muscle aches and pains, and sometimes abdominal pain. After then the disease.
So basically, this is similar as coronavirus. Yeah. So, but this one says 1 to 5 weeks to progress. This is. People not gonna know they have this shit.
It can progress, meaning that they'll then develop cough and shortness of breath, and eventually, with hantavirus infection, it develops into a life-threatening pneumonia. The disease is very severe, and about 38% of patients who get the disease will eventually die from the illness.
Come on, bro.
So about 40% of people.
So about 40% of people gonna get knocked off by this. But at the same time, I feel like this could be hype. It could be hype, bro. Like it's a fear tactic.
Listen, that's what I'm gonna get to, bro. They always trying to fearmonger every time some bullshit come out. So
that's what I'm saying, bro. So
take this with a little grain of salt,
40%, y'all. That's pretty high. If that is true, but I don't think so.
I don't either.
I say y'all just stay healthy. This is the perfect time to stay hydrated. Make sure you're active, because if you're not.
Wash your hands. Make sure y'all wash your hands, man.
Wash your dirty hands.
Dirty ass hands.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm touching your face all the time.
Stop picking your nose, all that shit.
Feel me? But I think the mask could come back. What do you think, bro?
But they forced that shit again.
You wrapping your face up, man?
I'm not.
Wrapping your face up.
I'm doing that shit.
Hey, they got everybody the first time with that bullshit.
Hey, you didn't take that coronavirus shot either, right?
Fuck.
Hell no. I didn't take that shit.
I was against it.
Against it from the get-go.
Yeah, man. I didn't feel the need to. But some jobs where we're asking people, hey man, take that shot. You can't come to work.
Can't come to work, man.
So a lot of people had to take it.
I would have said hasta la vista, boy.
Hasta la vista. I ain't taking that job. I'm out of here. Catch me on the street with a can. Let me stop. Nah, that's crazy. I'm glad my job never was tripping about it like that. But yeah, have no fear, you guys. I think this is just one of those ones where, if you get it, you get it, man. You just gotta fight. Just like last virus. Did you catch the corona?
I did not.
So you were immune to it.
I guess so.
So
by the grace of God, man.
So you never got sick at all.
Nah, not from that shit. Not from that shit.
You never got a diagnosis.
Never got diagnosis. I never got sick from that shit. So.
I know, but you never said, "No, I'm gonna get tested." You said, "For whatever I got, I'm just gonna thug it."
Never. Like I said, I never got sick. So
ever in that time
from corona, no.
I know, but you never got diagnosed though. Like
I never got diagnosed, right?
So that means you never got tested, right?
Right.
So that means you said, "Fuck the test."
If I'm not feeling bad, why would I go get tested?
So you never felt bad at all in the last 5 years?
During that time frame, no.
It's like 2020, 2025. You were just like Iron Man.
I mean, last year I did get a little sick, but that's last year. That's not. I want to say that's
2025.
Last year, 2025.
It probably was.
That wasn't.
Nah, because that shit's basically faded out.
2 days.
Society.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm.
So you're saying coronavirus is a bitch?
I'm not saying. No, I'm not denying it. Of course.
So 2 days, like, man.
I had family members who did get it.
Really?
But I did not. So, like
were you around them or no?
When they got it, no.
No. Okay, smart man.
Right.
Okay. He's a no.
Humans are not reservoir for hantavirus infection. They can get infected by exposure to deer mice, but they're unable to pass. They do not pass the disease from human to human. There have been no documented cases.
Don't worry about.
Not human to human. So you got to get it directly from the
deer mice.
Deer mice.
Who the hell is gonna run into a
So
deer mice?
why are they trying to make this sound like big news? If I heard that right, is that what he said?
Yeah, I heard that right too. He said you can't really catch a human to human. So look, we're gonna run into a deer mice in the woods? Nah, bullshit.
Wait, so how the fuck did every single one of them on the cruise get that shit there?
Like they had deer mice on that. Had deer mice on that.
What the fucking room service and
That's
shit?
what I'm saying. Kill the fucking rats, and we don't got a problem anymore.
Everybody should
disease
from that cruise.
Definitely. What? Oh hell no.
Fucking roaming around with deer mice on the damn cruise and shit.
Oh, it's ridiculous, dude.
Rats on the cruise, man, basically.
Rats on the cruise. Let me see if I heard that right. Let's make sure.
Let's confirm, bro.
By exposure to deer mice, but they're unable to pass. They do not pass the disease from human to human. There have been no documented cases of human.
There's nothing to worry about, really.
What the fuck y'all talking about?
Man, unless you like running some deer mice, bro. And now that we know how those look, you stay far away from any type of mice, rat-looking thing. You run the other way, man. Full sprint, bro. Yo, any mice you see.
So if I see this one person, I'm definitely gonna run away.
See 6ix9ine run.
Human transmission from hantavirus infection. Because the most common route of transmission for hantavirus appears to be inhalation or direct inhalation of contaminated dust from contaminated.
So contaminated dust, contaminated urine. Don't inhale that, y'all. This guy's warning us. Don't inhale that. Nobody wants to do that anyways.
Contaminated urine and secretions, other secretions of the rodent.
I don't know what y'all into.
That's crazy. You said secretions of the rodent too? Like, so basically, if it shits everywhere and you inhale it too long, you're chopped.
So they're saying he's basically saying it shits and
So basically, if it shits anywhere inside and you stay inside, you're cooked.
Yeah.
If you're outside, I think you're fine though. But if you stay in a hot box,
Sit that shit.
you gotta stay in a hot box.
You gotta sit that shit.
It gotta be a hot box, gang. You gotta be in a hot box of shit and urine.
Hop back to the rat ass shit.
Oh hell no, nah. That's sick, bro. Bro, the Hauntavirus is not gonna spread, bro.
That's insane. So that means the people on the cruise, that means they were shitting in their room.
Yeah, basically, yeah. The mice kept shitting
while they were sleeping.
And then
so they inhaled that while they were sleeping. Type shit.
In the hot box, basically. No ventilation. Dude, this is a sick virus, dog.
This is crazy.
This is a sick virus. Oh man. These famines, bro. These famines. I don't think it's gonna be the last one. To be honest with you.
Unfortunately not, bro.
Bro, there's gonna be a lot of different pestilences, as the Bible would say. You know, but yeah, this guy 13 years ago, bro. Kind of crazy.
There are some measures that can be taken to prevent infection. Probably the most important general measure is to avoid contact with wild rodents.
No shit.
Nah, come on, bro. Is this a real video?
The most obvious shit right now?
Yes, stay far away from the rodents. Yeah, I got it.
I guess.
And this would involve carefully cleaning cabins in the proper way. And
okay, so keep clean, like we said earlier. Wash your damn hands and use some Lysol wipes or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, disinfect your room. Crazy.
Cleaning cabins to prevent rodents from making the living areas inhospitable to rodents. Another thing that can be done would be to keep basically all food kind of carefully packaged or wrapped away where it's inaccessible to rodents, as well as potentially taking steps to avoid inhaling or staying away from regions where you might be.
Yeah, this guy is. I ain't gonna lie, man. This guy's Captain Obvious.
Anybody can be a doctor, right?
It seems like it. You're throwing a white coat, bro.
Hey, we got Dr. Momo, Dr. ASOS.
Nah, real talk, bro. Like, Yo, just throw on a coat. This man said avoid the rodents and basically clean up your cabin.
Yes.
Yeah. We could have said the same shit.
Close your fucking chip bag, all that shit.
Close your chip bag. Don't leave the crackers out or they're gonna come rob you at night.
Especially like them cheeses, man. You know them rats like them cheese too.
Oh
So
yeah.
you got them cheese.
Okay, now CNN over here talking about it's now in 6 countries.
Come on, it's in 600 been affected now.
Yeah. So the only thing, okay, the only concern that I see with this, if it does this mutation bullshit, or if a government does a mutation which can get on humans easier, that's the only thing I can see going wrong here, bro.
That's, at the end of the day, that's their end goal, man. They're trying to
I'm trying to wipe people
cut off the human population one by one by each country.
Yeah, disease the perfect way to do it. Damn, it says Georgia got infected, Arizona and California.
Yeah, there you go. We won out 3 states so far.
Some bullshit, man.
Go from fucking Georgia, bro.
Why Georgia?
CNN's Randy Kay looks now at how this virus may have spread.
This was an expedition boat, and many of the people on board were doing bird watching.
Turns out a bird watching tour may be the source of this Hauntavirus.
So,
motherfuckers doing bird watching.
Bird watching? Really? That's how they got it?
That's what y'all went on a cruise for, to go bird watching?
Interesting.
Nice.
Real nice bird watching out of all things, huh? What?
Virus outbreak. According to the Associated Press, 2 Argentine officials investigating how this started said their government is leaning toward the idea that a Dutch couple contracted the virus while bird watching in the city of Ushuaia, Argentina, before boarding the ship. Okay. The AP reports the couple visited a land.
That's where Maduro got caught up. That's
he Venezuela, bro.
Oh shit, I'm tripping. Argentina. Okay, that's that. That's like the second biggest country in
Latin America.
So they went there for bird watching out there. Okay, interesting.
Filled during the tour and may have been exposed to infected rodents. That 70-year-old Dutch man was the first to die on the ship days after they left port in Argentina. So his 69-year-old wife died about 2 weeks later.
Elderly more.
Yeah, he was 7 years old, a Dutch man. If he was younger, possibly he wouldn't have died, you know.
Later, the rest of the people on board, including nearly 150 passengers, are now on a 3 to 4 day journey from Cape Verde to Tenerife in the Canary Islands. Spain has agreed to receive the ship there. Upon arrival, the plan is for all passengers to be taken to a nearby airport and sent back to their home countries. The 14 Spanish citizens will be examined and go directly into quarantine at a Madrid hospital.
This is the country of Cape Verde in front of us, but it is forbidden to go down to it.
This travel vlogger on board posted on social media about the predicament they now find themselves in.
Today was supposed to be the last day of our 35-day trip on the Atlantic, but it is clear that our journey will not end here because Cape Verde refused to receive us on its coast.
Earlier today, this medical evacuation boat removed 3 sick people from the ship. On their way to the Netherlands, a source from Spain's health ministry told CNN that Morocco refused to let the plane carrying 2 of the evacuees land to refuel. Instead, it made an unscheduled landing at Gran Canaria Airport to do so.
People are usually infected through contact with infected rodents, or their urine, their droppings, or their saliva. Human-to-human transmission is uncommon.
Yet in this case, the World Health Organization believes the virus may have been transmitted.
So, y'all, the Hauntavirus, based on what we're seeing, nothing to be worried about. You know what I'm saying? Keep it clean, though. Keep it clean. Stay away from rodents. You should be good. You know what I'm saying? You should be good. But this could just be another distraction, because if it's not highly infectious, why even give it so much light? That's my thing. It's not doing nothing. But it is in Georgia, though, so, I mean, those people just got to stay quarantined, bro. Just keep them in quarantine, that's all. But if you want to go ahead and end this live stream, y'all go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and we
out.